In this video, we're going to talk about adding a node in the Flow Builder. What is a node? To find that out, you need to pick on the left roll menu, head over to Flows, and then Flow Builder. This is where you're going to be able to access all the different flows and set up your entire process. When you build a flow with the Noca AI helped you set it up or you get it manually, you are ready to snapping together little building blocks called nodes. What is a node? A node is a basic step in your flow, usually a small shape with an icon/logo inside to represent it. Think of it as a milestone in your process. Pick up emails, call an API, run an AI agent, evaluate a condition, or loop through a list. These are all examples of node. Each shape tells you at a glance what kind of step you are looking at. So we can begin here with the D shape. So let's say I select manual, for example. This is a D shape, a flow that triggers but starts the entire flow. So this is the starting point. This is what we use a D shape for. Next shape we're going to focus on is the round shape. This is the most common shape for the nodes. And then we can move on to the square. Square symbolizes a write action, whether it's editing, updating, or adding a brand new data. This is what you'd use the square shape for. Star shape is an event, something that has happened, whether it's an email that's arriving in your inbox or a new record that's been created. The rhombus shape is used when a condition branches on yes or no or multiple options. So if you have any conditions, this is where I give you the rhombus shape loop. Well, the rectangle shape, which is the container, a special node that holds other nodes inside of it, for example, a loop or run flow. Adding your first node, you will see a plus icon available. This is the add node modal. The moment you click on it, the functionality will pop up, and only one tab will be initially available in it, event and triggers. Choose event and trigger to start the flow. For example, if you choose manual, here, and you go ahead and click insert button, it will add it to your canvas where you can then go ahead and configure the additional properties. In order to add a second node, you will have a plus icon available, which you can hover over it. And if you click plus, you'll be able to choose your next step. This will open up the add node modal now with all 6 tabs unlocked. And you can then choose recommendations based off it. We do have next step recommendations available. You can also have history at the bottom, stuff you've used before. You have events and triggers, same as the initial tab. Actions. These are connected actions that can be pushed to services like Salesforce, Slack. You have AI. And this will allow you to choose agents for presentation, text-to-speech, and more. And then we can move on to logic, which will add condition loops or API response handlers. And then finally, we have flow nodes. We use any node already in a flow and tweak its settings. After the first 2 nodes, hovering over any node will reveal 2 plus icons, one on its left and one on its right. Use these to insert a new node before or after the hovered node. Check either plus icon will reopen the add node modal with all 6 tabs unlocked. Now, some nodes require node setup and drop onto canvas immediately. However, most nodes need a brief configuration. So let me walk you through the node status indicators. Let's start with the color purple. The color purple appears when it's currently selected. It shows you what you are editing. So any element you'll select, it will automatically go purple. Let's talk about orange. It means it is untested, and we recommend testing the node before going live. That is what orange means. It means you configured it, but it simply hasn't been tested. Red plus orange. So red plus orange means that it's not been tested, also doesn't have any configuration inside of it. So for example, if I just take this out, for example, and then just come back, you'll see all the red and orange completely, which means it's missing data and it's untested. And finally, red. Red means it's missing required settings, so it has nothing inside of it. And you can edit these nodes simply by double-clicking them and accessing its properties. Follow us to learn all things AI, revolutionize enterprise automation with adaptive AI agents.